Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the ECU Pirates and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, as you know, Alabama coming off a terrific year last year, getting back into the college football playoff and getting to the second round. But this team has more to prove. They lost their quarterback, Ty Simpson, to the draft, but they still have one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the country. Ryan Coleman-Williams is looking for a little redemption after a low production year last year. The fans can't wait to see what this version of the Crimson Tide will look like this season. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry and makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen.
Could be an alley. Smashes through the tackle. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Pirates can really attack on this second and short.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me.
Personal foul, face man,
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. On the run, fires downfield, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, ECU!
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing, Mack. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So now after that holding call, here's second down, and they need 20. On the run, it's Hill. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll go play action with Mack. Quickly out to the tight end. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Running inside, it's Hill. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TD.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Allen. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Gray. Knocked off his feet. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
He's up to 41 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Pirates are marching down the field.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fires left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Pirates will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nice. Little kick there like a solid iron shot. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Hill. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And they're able to get him down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Not sure exactly what led to that. Protection wasn't right, or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Hamlet. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Pirates in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball.
Caught, and he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
There's some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. 3rd down. Red zone play. In the red area, it's Gray. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Allen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Unloads quickly. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Pirates, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Firing to the right, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Russell will throw for it on fourth. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's great. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Hill. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the... See what they do with this one. They give it to the freshman, his first carry.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback making adjustments. They go play action with Russell. Under fire. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Keelan Russell. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Fights off the defender. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. Running inside. It's Gray. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Right back to it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Goes high to pull it in.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Russell. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but if they will take it, they are in business after the fumble recovery. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Might be calling a hot route. Throwing Russell. With the catch, it's Edwards. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The snap sets up to throw. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
And the diving catch down the right side.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. 4th down, Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They'll go to the counter play. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Meadows. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Ball's at the 27, it's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? The Tide will get the 1st down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands. 1st down.
On target to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. He'll toss it. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Off the play fake. He's going to take off. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Throwing Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And that last completion left them with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Russell on play action. Dances away to buy time. He tried to get out of trouble, but he goes down for the sack. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Russell. Right on the money. And he'll be brought down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Keelan Russell. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Hill. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Makes a catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Man, you gotta love the resilience of this defense, man. This has been a pretty long drive. Chewed up some yards. They stayed focused. They stayed hungry. Down here on the goal line, they blowed up their necks, man. Get the big third down stop to force a 4th and goal.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route.
Finding some room. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Gray. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Third down play from the gun. Unleashes one. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this is why
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Slings it downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end. And coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Plows through the defense. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The run inside. It's Riley.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove...
He's got it along the sideline. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
Maybe some room here. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Running inside, it's Gray. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On the move, he fires. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Wideout trying to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. It's complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field, finding open areas. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Pulls and fired complete. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's great. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Might be looking to run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. That's caught. It's Hamlet. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He wants a big play here late. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The old coaching cliche, go play or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.